Hello friends, welcome to our channel Mechanical Motivator. In this video, we're just going to see a basic problem on projection of lines. Condition is the lines are inclined to both HP and VP. A line AB 70 mm long. So line AB 70 mm means it will be denoting the true length of the line. Has its end A 10 mm above HP and 15 mm in front of VP. 10 mm above HP means we need to plot a point A dash above XY line. 15 mm in front of VP means we need to plot a point A below the reference line. Its top and front view measures 60 and 40. So top view is 60 mm and front view is 40 mm. Draw its projection and find its inclination with HP and VP. Okay. So these are the given data. So AB is 70 mm and A point will be 10 mm above HP and 15 mm in front of VP. Top view value they have given 60 and front view they have given 40. See to it how many data we are having. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So totally 5 data we are having. So it's easy for drawing the diagram. So first step will be you need to draw a reference line. So draw a reference line and name it as X, Y. It can be in small or capital letter. Then above it we can say VP, vertical plane, and below XY line is HP, horizontal plane. The next step is we can use this data. By using this, we can draw the two locus. That is, point A is 10 mm above HP. So above HP means it will be above the reference line. So for take 10 mm and draw a straight line like this. And 15 mm in front of it means below the reference line, take 15 mm and draw a straight line. The distance I have just mentioned it, and no need to dimension now. At the end of the diagram, we can dimension. For understanding purpose, I have just dimension for you. So in this line, we can keep anywhere. We can keep A dash here, here, anywhere. See to it, you try to keep to the left side like this. So keep A dash, that is 10 mm over HP, right? So it's A dash. The point is A dash. This point naming is A dash. And 15 mm in front of it means from here, try to draw a vertical line. Try to draw a vertical line. These lines should be very, very light, and you can keep A. And this point will be denoting A. By using these two data, we have just plotted A dash and A. The next step is, see here, they have given the top view. Okay, so top view and front view. So front view is 40 mm. So take measure 40 mm. So from here, take 40 mm and you just keep a dot, that point, and name that point as B2 dash. Those who haven't seen the nomenclature, try to see the nomenclature video so that you will be having a better understanding. And from point A, you can take the top view value. Top view 60 mm, right? From A, take 60 mm and you just mark a point and name that point as B1. The reason is, if we rotate means we will be getting the front view as well as top view. Values will be very same. So by at the completion of the diagram, we can have a better understanding. Next step is you just extend the line. If it's B2 dash mean, try to extend the line to some distance and try to extend this B1 to some extent. Next step is you know the value of the true length. So true length value is 70 mm. So take 70 mm in your compass and keep your compass at A and try to cut an arc on this extension line. From B1 you extend it to some extent, right? In that line, try to cut an arc and name it as B1 dash. Here B1 means we can say B1 dash. Same procedure. True length will be same for both the planes. So from A, you take 70 mm and keep your compass at A and try to cut an arc in this extension line and name it as B2. If it's B2 dash means we'll be having B2. Now we got the points right. We can easily draw the locus. So mark this point and try to draw the locus. And here also same thing. Here we got point right, so we can easily draw the locus. The next step is writing the name. So here top line will be having locus of B dash. Here is locus of A dash, and here locus of A, and here locus of B. Write as it is. Locus of should be in capital, B dash, A should be in small. The next step is measure A dash B2 dash. Measure A dash B2 dash and try to rotate it. So here it's 40 mm, right? If you rotate means it will be cutting the locus of B dash. Where it will cuts, name that point as B dash and just join the A dash and B dash. Once again, I repeat, measure A dash B2 dash, it's 40 mm, and try to rotate rotate your compass. It will be cutting at the locus of B dash. Mark it as B dash. Same procedure. Take your compass and measure A B1 and try to rotate backwards. It will be cutting the locus of B at a point and name that point as B. B and B dash will be lying on same line, and A dash will be lying on same line. The next step is just darken the arcs. So you have to cut the arcs straight. Try to rub or make it clear that it should be like a dot or point, so that it will be very clear. Next, try just join A dash B dash. It will be a front view, and AB will be a top view. Both front view and top view should be drawn with your HB pencil. It should be very, very dark. These lines should be very, very light. It can be drawn with 2H pencil. These lines we can draw with 2H pencil. This line we can draw with 2H pencil. Next, join A dash B1 dash. So this is your true line as well as A B2. So A B1 dash will be equal to A B2 will be equal to a true line, which is nothing but 70 mm. A dash B dash is your front view and AB will be your top view. Now, try to mark the direction of the line. That is, you have to mark the arrowhead and we should show the rotation and direction of the line. We are rotating in upward, right? We are rotating in this direction. So just try to draw an arrowhead pointing that direction. Same thing for here. We are rotating downwards. So you need to mark the arrowhead pointing downwards. Marking the arrowhead is very, very important. Next, just mark the angle. See to it that you have to just mark the angle. So just measure all the 4 angle and mark in this similar manner. Even if it's arc and all is very small, so no problem. But it should be dark and sharp pointed one. The next step is dimensioning. You need to dimension front view, top view, and true line. So these are the extension line. The extension line should be perpendicular 90 degree to the A dash B dash. So extension line should be perpendicular. It should be drawn with 2H pencil. For it also good for all the lines. And dimensioning line should be drawn with your H pencil. And these are the dimensioning line. And next thing is you just mark the arrowhead as I shown below. These 2 arrowheads should be of same size. These 2 arrowheads should be of same size. See to it that both the arrowhead of that particular line should be of same size, 3:1 in ratio, and you have to darken it with your HB pencil. Just darken it as it is. And next step will be you will be breaking this line and will be writing whatever values you measure. If you measure means you'll be getting 40. If you measure this line, you'll be getting 70. So just measure and write as it is. And dimensioning of this 10 and 15 is very, very important because above 10 we plotted A dash and below 15 we have plotted A. After completing, this is your completion of your diagram. It should be looking like this. And for your understanding, I'm once again telling AB will be top view, A dash B dash is front view, A dash B1 dash equal to A B2 will be a true length, and alpha means angle of inclination with front view, beta means angle of inclination with top view, theta means angle of inclination with true length, phi means angle of inclination with true length. These and all no need to write. Just for your understanding, I'm just giving an instruction. And you will be drawing this diagram in your A3 sheet, right? See to it that you try to leave a border, try to draw a border. So from left end, leave 20 mm space, from top 10 mm, from left, right side 20 mm, from bottom 10 mm. Left alone you will be 20, remaining all the sides you will be leaving 10 mm space, and try to draw a border line. The border line should be drawn with your HB pencil, and you can write the heading as projection of lines itself. Write the heading as projection of line, and height of the text should be 10 mm. These are the subheadings. So these heights are immaterial, so it's your own wish. Bottom of right corner. So at the right bottom corner, you need to write all dimensions are in mm scale 1:1. Here height of the text will be 5 mm. So theta, alpha, phi, beta we will be measuring from the diagram. You just write whatever values you get, and also write your front view, top view, and true length value. And try to put in box like this so that it will be looking very good and very neat. Your presentation should be very neat so that you will be fetching full 20 marks. If you are having any doubt means you just type in the comment section. Please do subscribe to my channel Mechanical Motivator and press the bell icon. Then only you will be getting all the videos which I upload. Thanks for watching this video. Have a great day.